What's up, Mitten Squad? Welcome back to another MacBook Air gaming test. This will be for Fallout New Vegas, a difficult game to run on the MacBook Air. Not because it's what the MacBook Air can't handle it, but because it's not a game designed for a Mac, so you gotta do some technical magic in there. Before we get started, I will show you the settings, the general specifications of this Mac. It is the early 2014 model, 13-inch. 1.4 GHz Intel Core i5, 4 GB of RAM, Intel HD Graphics 5000 running OS X 10.9.3. This Mac has the 128 GB SSD inside, if that matters to you, and the resolution is 1440 by 900. So it's not HD, it's not 1080p, but it's still decent. So to get to Fallout New Vegas, there's a program called Crossover. If anyone wants to see a video about this, I can make it. It's a simple program to use, but it is not free. There's a 2-week trial. I have 9 days left. And basically what it does is it allows you to run Windows games and programs on your MacBook Air, Pro, Mac Pro, Mac Mini, pretty much any Mac product. It will allow you to run Windows programs on it. And what this does, it allowed me to download the Windows version of Steam, and now I have access to my entire Steam library of games, and I can go through and I can play any of these games. Ace of Spades, Courage Racing, I guess those are two free trials or something. Fallout New Vegas, this is what I'll be showing you. I've played it a little bit. It runs pretty well. The settings, when the Fallout launcher first identifies your processor and all that, and it sets the settings. It set it to everything maxed out. I can show you real quick. High, radio blur, medium. I'm not going to read through all these. I'll show them all to you though. It's not maxed out, but it's still going to look pretty good. Okay, so you saw all of that. If you wanted to pause it, you can go through there. I'm not going to run it at the max settings because I've played it on a console. Most times I played it a little bit on a Windows laptop I had before, but this is about on par with the console versions. So I said this in every other MacBook Air gaming test. I'll say it again. There is a small but noticeable quality hindrance due to the recording software and Audacity running both of those in the background. Without those, you could probably expect a 5 to 10% increase in frame rate, performance, pretty much everything. I've also said this in previous videos that the MacBook Air is not designed for gaming. It can handle it, but that doesn't mean that it's gonna not get hot, because it will. It gets really hot, especially if you don't have the fans on the bottom properly vented. If they're covered, it's just going to get super hot, super loud, and it's going to be a less than optimal gaming experience on the go. So I'm not going to go through a whole lot of this. I just left Doc Mitchell's house. So what I'm going to do, I'll go talk to Sunny Smiles, and then I'll shoot some of the bottles in the back, and then I'll just kill the powder ganger that's in the saloon. So I don't know if I can change the settings real quick.
Yeah, I guess there's
no, I cannot. So because of the recording software, it's not running as good as it should be. Without this running, it runs a lot better than this. I can guarantee that. But unfortunately, I don't know how to get the frame rate counter on here. Which, I mean, it's not a huge deal. You can see how it's running. So they're gonna head out there. I'll open the door. Load times are generally gonna be a little bit quicker than they are on the consoles. You could get mods. You might be able to get the Nexus mod installer to work on here, but I'm not too sure. Just got the varmint rifle. So you don't have to do anything, you can just walk right up to these. That's fine. And the tutorial, it runs decent enough. You may be able to get a controller to work. I'm not sure. I don't know if Fallout natively supports the Xbox controller or the PS3 controller, or any other third-party controller, maybe like a Logitech or something like that. There's Joe Cobb. How do I enter bats? There it is. So just, nope. Click on his head. Alright, so there we go. Just take him out. It's stuttering. You could lower the settings all the way down, and then you would get a lot better experience. I'm surprised they're not helping me. I don't think I'm gonna go through this whole quest. I don't think I need to. Show you the menu interface here. Everything here runs just fine. It's quick. It's snappy, as you would expect. I'm also using the trackpad so I can't aim the best, and I died. But it's choppy in some parts it's not. Without the capture software running, it would probably get 5 to 10% increase. Lower the settings all the way down to the bottom, and it's gonna be better. Without the capture software, lower the settings, it's gonna be playable. You're not gonna have any issues whatsoever. I played it before. It said I only had 7 minutes, but I didn't save. So let's see, wandering the wasteland. It's pretty smooth. It's not like 60 frames per second or anything, but the render distance is good. It's not too choppy. It's a playable game. And considering that this game was never meant to be played on a Mac, I'd say that's pretty good. So, that's going to end this video, this installment of 2014 MacBook Air Gaming Test. If you want to see how to get Steam and other Windows games to run on the MacBook Air, leave a comment. I'll do that. And until the next video, my name is Paul of Mitten Squad. Have a wonderful day.